Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to see exercise 1.3 question number 5 from chapter 1 integer. Which exercise is this? This is exercise 1.3 question number 5. Okay. Dear student, in the previous video we had already completed question number 1 to question number 4. Explanation is already over. Hope you people understood the question. Because you people didn't ask me any doubt, so I think you had understood the question. Now let's see what is question number 5 says here. In this question number 5 here it is said that find the product using suitable property. So dear student, we had already studied many properties of integers, isn't it? That is additions of our integers, multiplication, subtraction, division, all those integers, all those properties we had studied under integers, isn't it? Now using that properties only we have to find the product. So be very careful that since he has said to use the property, so we have to use the property and only we have to solve. बिना प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ करे सॉल्व नहीं करना है. अगर आप बिना प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ किए अगर सॉल्व करते हो तो आपका क्वेश्चन जो है वो उसमें मार्क्स आपका कैंसिल होगा. ठीक है, पूरा मार्क्स कैंसिल नहीं होगा बट कुछ मार्क्स आपके कैंसिल हो सकते हैं. सो बी वेरी केयरफुल व्हेन इट इज़ सेड ओनली टू फाइंड द प्रोडक्ट. Do not use the property. Since in the question it is very particular said that you have to use the suitable property, that means you have to use the property and then only you have to solve. Okay, so fifth question from exercise 1.3 we are having question number 1. What is the question number 1 we are having? That is 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into 36 is the first question. Have you seen the question? So here is question A part. 26 into minus 48 is the first term plus minus 48 into 36. So while seeing the question you can see that 48 is a common, isn't it? So do you remember the commutative property? Do you remember it? So what is commutative property? That is A into B is equals to B into A. This is the commutative property. So this property is going to be used over here, isn't it? So using this property only we are going to solve the question. Since we are having the question, I will write the question again. A part of the question, that is 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. So using the property, commutative property, since it is said that use suitable property, so we are going to use suitable commutative property, that is A into B is equals to B into A. You have to think of the property and match the property in your mind only. Then you will able to understand which property is going to be used over here. Okay, so here we are going to use the commutative property. Since the number 48 is common in both the term. This is the first term, this is the first pair and this is the second pair, and in both the pair 48 minus 48 is common. So we are going to take minus 48 as a common number. So what is the number will be going to be left when we are going to take minus 48 as a common? So that number is left is 26. Then this plus sign, here minus 48 is taken common. So what is the number left out? Minus 36 is left out. Okay, now minus 48, open the bracket, plus and minus will be minus. So here it will be inside the bracket 26 minus 36. Clear? Now when it will be subtracted, 26 minus 36, it will become minus 10. Why it is minus 10? Because among 26 and 36, which number is greater? 36 is greater. So whatever the number is greater, that sign comes in the answer. Now multiplying minus 48 into minus 10, since the bracket meaning is into, so minus 48 will be going to be multiplied with minus 10. So minus and minus will become plus, isn't it? 48 into 10, that will be 480. Clear? So what the answer we are getting here? Plus 480. Clear, student? So in this way you have to use the property. We had used the property and solved the equation. Clear, everyone? So what is the answer you will get? That is 480 is the answer. Clear? Now what is the B part question we are having here? The B part question is 8 into 53 into minus 125. What is the number we are having? Minus 125. So here again we are going to use the commutative property. And how to use the commutative property, I will explain you. What is the question in the B part we are having? That is 8 into 53 into minus 125. This number we are having. So this number we can write, we can make a pair like this. That is 8 into 53 into minus 125. We can write like this. Why we are writing like this? Because A into B is equals to B into A. This is the commutative property which we are going to use over here. Okay, that's why. And one more property we are going to see, that is associative property. What is associative property? That is A into bracket B into C, close the bracket, is equals to A into B, close the bracket, into C. This is the associative property. So while using this property we can say that we will solve the equation. So now this up to here the property we are going to use as commutative property. And after this we are going to use the associative property, that is 8 into minus 125, close the bracket, into 53. Okay, so when this will be multiplied we will get the answer as minus 1000. Okay, that minus 1000 will be multiplied with 53. We will get the answer as 1000 into 53, that will be 53, minus 53,000 is the answer. Clear, everyone, how to solve? So here we are going to use the two property, that is associative property as well as the commutative property. The number 8 is going to be multiplied with minus 125. You will get the answer as minus 1000. Then minus 1000 will be multiplied with 53. We will get answer as minus 53,000. Now you will ask me, teacher, why to use the property over here? कि प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ करना क्यों ज़रूरी है? सो डियर स्टूडेंट, अगर क्वेश्चन में बोला रहता कि फाइंड द प्रोडक्ट, तब प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं रहता, आप सीधा मल्टीप्लाई करके उसको निकाल सकते थे. बट क्वेश्चन में बोला गया है फाइंड द प्रोडक्ट यूजिंग द एप्रोप्रिएट प्रॉपर्टी, तो आपको प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ करना ही है. बिना यूज़ करे अगर सॉल्व करते हो तो उसमें से कुछ नंबर्स आपके कैंसल हो सकते हैं, इसलिए बी वेरी केयरफुल. ओके, so question number C part. Let's see the C part. What the C part says. What the question we are having? 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. This question we are having. So we can use the associative property over here. So using the associative property, 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. Okay, so here it will be become minus and minus will be plus. So here 25 into 4 will be 100 into minus 10. So this will be multiplied, will become 1000, minus 1000, and minus 1000 will be multiplied with 15. We will get the required answer as minus 15,000. So which property we had used over here? That is associative property. Clear? Then the D part of the question. What is the D part of the question? Minus 41 into 102. So this question, this type of question you had already studied in class 6th. What we are going to do, since we are having only two terms, we are going to see that minus 41 into 102. In order to use the property, this 102 is going to be split into the two numbers. Since we have to use the property, that's why. Now this property, it's of which property it will be convert? Distributive property, that is A into B plus C is equals to A into B plus A into C. This property, it is converted. Okay. Now, since we are using here distributive property, minus 41 into 100 plus 2, isn't it? So, it's equals to minus 41 into 100 plus minus 41 into 2. So, it will become minus 4100 plus multiply minus 41 with 2. It will become minus 82. Isn't it? Now, plus and minus will be minus. So, minus 4100 minus 82. Minus and minus will become plus. So, the answer will be minus 4182. Clear everyone? What will be the answer we will get? Answer we will get as minus 4182 is the required answer. Now, E part of the question. In the E part of the question, what we are having? 625 into minus 35 plus minus 65. Okay. This is the number we are having. Now, can we take, as we did for the first question, in the same way we are going to do the E part also. 625 is a common number for both the pair. So, we are going to take it as common. Okay. Here, we are going to take 625 as a common. So, taking the number 625 as a common, what the number is left? That is minus 35, okay, plus minus 65. That is number is left. Which property is going to be used? That is associative property. Distributive property. Now, open the bracket. What you will get? Minus 35 plus and minus will be minus. Now, it will be 100 minus 100 will be multiplied with 625. You will get the answer as minus 62,500 is the required answer. Clear, student? Now, for F part, 7 into 50 minus 2. So, this is our distributive property under subtraction. Distributive property of multiplications under subtraction it is. So, 7 into 50 it will be 350. Then minus 7 2s is 14. So, 350 minus 14 will be 336. Clear? Then again the minus in the question number G part, minus 17 into minus 29 is here. So, again as in the above question, 102 is going to be splitted as 100 plus 2. So, here we are going to split minus 29. So, minus 29 will be how to split minus 29. So, in order to split minus 29, how to do minus 30 plus 1. So, that the answer is minus 29. So, after splitting, that is 17 will be splitted as minus 30 plus 1. Now, using the distributive property, that is minus 17 into minus 30 plus minus 17 into 1. Okay, understood? So, here when this number will be multiplied, you will get as 110 because minus and minus side will be plus. And 17 into 30 will be 510. Then again this minus plus and this minus will be minus. 17 into 1 will be 17. Clear up to here? When it will be get subtracted, the answer will be 493. Okay, so what is the required answer we will get? 493. Similarly, for the H part students, here is the solutions. Please go through the solutions in this. Now, in question number 6, it is said that a certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degree centigrade at the rate of 5 degree centigrade every hours. Okay, what will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process being? Clear? What is said in the question? A certain freezing process required that the room temperature will be lowered from 40 degree centigrade at the temperature at the rate of 5 degree centigrade every hour. मतलब अगर एक रूम है, रूम का टेम्परेचर 40 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड है, तो हर 5 घंटे में, सॉरी, हर 1 घंटे में, एवरी आवर्स इट इज सेड ना, सो इन एवरी आवर्स द टेम्परेचर इज गोइंग टू बी लोअर्ड, मतलब हर 1 घंटे में टेम्परेचर जो है 5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड नीचे जाएगा, दूसरे घंटे में फिर 5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड नीचे जाएगा, तीसरे थर्ड आवर्स में फिर से 5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड जो टेम्परेचर है वो नीचे जाएगा, लाइक दैट इट इज सेड. So what will be the room temperature after 10 hours? Clear student? Have you understood what I said? If in 1 hour the temperature is 5 degree centigrade, then second hour again the temperature is lowered, so 5 plus 5 10 degree centigrade, then third hour it will be 15 degree centigrade, fourth hours it will be 20 degree centigrade, fifth hours it will be 25 degree centigrade, then sixth hour it will be 30 degree centigrade, seventh hour it will be 35, eighth hour it will be 40, ninth hours it will be 45 and 10th hour 10 घंटे में टेम्परेचर कितना डिग्री तक चला जाएगा, 50 डिग्री तक चला जाएगा. सो हैव यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाई वी हैड मल्टीप्लाइड दिस -5 with 10 degree? Because in every hours, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, these are the hours. Due to this hours only the temperature is going to be fall down in every hours. 1 घंटे में 5 डिग्री फॉल हुआ टेम्परेचर, सेकेंड आवर्स में वो फिर से 10 डिग्री 5 लॉस हुआ, मतलब हर 1 घंटे में अगर 5 होगा डिग्री टेम्परेचर नीचे गिरता जाएगा तो वो एडेड होगा ना भाई, ऐड होते जाएगा. दैट्स वाई फाइनली इन 10 hours द टेम्परेचर विल बी -50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. सो हैव यू अंडरस्टूड फ्रॉम वेयर दिस -50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड कम्स आउट? Due to at every hour the temperature is going to be fall. That's why. So final the temperature is equals to 40 degree temperature, the initial temperature we are having, and what is the temperature at 10 hours after 10 घंटे बाद टेम्परेचर क्या होगा, that is -10 degree centigrade. So initial temperature plus will be added with the final temperature. So open the bracket, minus and plus will be minus. So 40 degree centigrade will be subtracted with 50 degree centigrade. The answer will be 10 degree centigrade. Clear everyone? Okay, next question we are having question number 7. Here in this question it is said that in a class test containing 10 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answers and -2 marks are awarded for every incorrect answers. 0 for question not attempt. So be very careful what is said in this question. 10 questions, total questions are how many? 10. Okay, 5 marks are awarded for every correct. For correct answer how much marks is awarded? 5 marks. Okay, for incorrect answers, suppose some answer is wrong, so for that -2 marks, negative marking is there, that is -2. Okay, and if suppose the student is not attempted the question, not attempted that means that's solve ही नहीं किया है वो, for that 0 marks will be there. Clear up to here the question? Then here the first part of the question it is said that Mohan gets 4 correct answer. Mohan get 4 correct answer. Total number of questions is, total number of question is 10. Okay, now Mohan get 4 correct answers. If Mohan get 4 correct answers and for every correct answers he will be awarded as 5 marks, so 4 into 5 will be 20 marks. Okay, then 6 incorrect answers, so 6 incorrect answers, that means negative marking will be there, and for every question how much negative marking is there? -2. So 6 into -2, so how many total negative marking for Mohan? That is -12 marks will be the negative marking. So what is his score? That means now if he attempt 4 correct question and 6 incorrect questions, that means what will be the total score of Mohan? So total score of Mohan. So for that, what we are going to do? We are going to see. Now, what is the marks for the correct he got? That is 20 marks. Then, what is the incorrect marks he get? 12. So, 20 minus 12 will be 8. So, how much marks Mohan got? That is 8 marks. Clear everyone? Have you understood? 10 टोटल 10 क्वेश्चन है. ओके, हर एक क्वेश्चन अगर राइट होता है तो 5 मार्क्स मिलेगा. वैसे ही 2 क्वेश्चन अगर राइट होता है तो 10 मार्क्स मिलेगा. तो वैसे ही मोहन का कितना क्वेश्चन राइट है? 4 क्वेश्चन राइट है. सो 4 इंटू 5 दैट विल बी 20. फिर क्वेश्चन में ये बोला गया है कि इनकरेक्ट, अगर कोई क्वेश्चन का सॉल्यूशन रॉन्ग होता है तो उसके लिए -2 मार्क्स कटेगा. तो मोहन का कितना क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग है? 6 क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग है. तो मोहन का कितना मार्क्स कटेगा? -2 इंटू 6 दैट विल बी 12 मार्क्स विल बी डिडक्टेड. सो 20 जो टोटल मार्क्स उसको मिला है उसमें -12 करना पड़ेगा. तो मोहन को एक्शन में मार्क्स कितना मिला? 8 मार्क्स मिला. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड? नाउ इन द सेम वे, in the second part of question number 7, it is said that Reshma gets 5 correct answers and 5 incorrect answers. What is his score? So how much correct answer for Reshma? That is 5 correct answers. And how much incorrect answers? That is 5 incorrect answers. Okay, total questions are how many? 10 questions. Okay, for every correct he will get 5 marks, and for every incorrect -2 marks will be deducted. So how many questions Reshma's correct questions? Correct questions are 5. So 5 into 5 that will be 25 marks. Total incorrect question is, how many incorrect questions Reshma got? That is 2. Sorry, total number of incorrect questions are 5. So 5 incorrect questions she will get. 5 उसका करेक्ट क्वेश्चन है, 5 इनकरेक्ट क्वेश्चन है. 5 जो करेक्ट क्वेश्चन है उसके लिए 5 इंटू 5 दैट विल बी 25 मार्क्स मिलेगा, क्योंकि एक करेक्ट क्वेश्चन के लिए 5 मार्क्स मिलता है इसलिए. नाउ 5 इनकरेक्ट क्वेश्चन इज देयर. फॉर वन इनकरेक्ट क्वेश्चन हाउ मेनी मार्क्स विल बी डिडक्टेड? दैट इज -2. सो फॉर 5 इनकरेक्ट आंसर हाउ मेनी मार्क्स विल बी डिडक्टेड? सो 5 इंटू -2 दैट विल -10 मार्क्स विल बी डिडक्टेड, isn't it? So Reshma's total marks is how much? तो उसके पास मार्क्स कितना बचा? सो 25 minus 10 that will be 15 marks Reshma got. Have you understood? Similarly, for the third part of the question we are having two correct question. That means 2 into 5 it will be 10. How many incorrect? 5 incorrect. So 5 into -2 that will be -10. So plus 10 minus 10 will be 0. That's why Hina got 0 marks in this. Clear everyone? So here we are having the next question is 8th. Okay, 8th question is a very long question, student. So tomorrow I am going to explain you the 8th question. So read the question very carefully. Tomorrow we will have the class for the 8th class. So for today, thank you everyone.